Welcome to the sixth section of our course. In this section, we'll be looking at the Docker performance troubleshooting and monitoring using Docker tooling. So we'll be looking at the available tools that can make that process easy for us. Firstly, we'll focus on monitoring performance of Docker containers with Docker stats tool. Then we'll improve performance of initialization process of those containers. In the video number 3, we'll do a troubleshooting of performance of CPU, disk and network of those containers. Finally, we'll speed up Docker startup with proven techniques. This is a first video and we'll be doing monitoring of performance of Docker containers with Docker stats tool. So let's go to the CLI, but before that, let's see what we will learn. So we'll leverage Docker stats for monitoring containers, then we'll be using more advanced tool that is called CAdvisor, and we'll be starting that, and we'll be using CAdvisor for monitoring with user interface. So stats will be simple CLI tool and CAdvisor tool with UI. Before we start monitoring, let's start a container in Docker. So we will go back to the section 1, and for example, we can create new image that will be working. So for example, let's create Docker. So we can create new Docker image that will be based on BusyBox latest. Also, you can go to the section 2 and create yet another image that is with network. So let's create make network robust. So we'll create a new container that is based on Alpine latest. So once we will have that, okay, we can see that this is present. So let's stop it firstly and remove it. Once you will stop and remove, let's start it. So once we have containers running, we can go to section 6 and open monitoring.sh. First, we will start a Docker stats tool that will give us statistics about images that are working within Docker. So we can see that we have the first image that we just created, and we can see that it uses 0% of CPU right now. We have memory usage of 328 kilobytes out of 1952 megabytes. So this is in gigabyte, so 1.9 gigabytes. Memory is used in 0.02%, and also we have network I/O 0 and block I/O. That is 1 megabyte used. We have also process IDs that are assigned to this process. So we can see that using Docker stats, you can get basic statistics about image and images that are working in your Docker machine. But what if you want to have graphical interface? So let's open monitoring.sh and copy that command. So we will create a new Docker image that will be called CAdvisor latest. So we'll be using CAdvisor image that is available by and created by Google, and that image is a specifically designed service that gives us an information about running containers in a graphical way. You can see that we need to mount multiple volumes because they will be used to store those information. The UI will be available on the 8080 port within containers, so we'll need to expose it publicly on the 8080 as well, and we will call it CAdvisor. So let's start it. If it is running, let's stop it and start it in a moment. So starting that, and once it will be started, we can go to the localhost 8080/containers and see running containers and UI. So after some time, CAdvisor is opened, and you can see that we have information about the processes that are running within Docker image, usage per core of those images. We have memory usage of our images as well, network, errors, file system, and so on and so on. So you can see that here you are able to get more information in a graphical way.